Hello everyone, this is Danny Brown. Welcome to day 7. This is going to be a short video, but you must watch it. If you don't watch it, you can't do the work. Usually on day 8 in regular classes, I meet with each student individually and I have them read a paper and I evaluate their pronunciation and give them advice. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to teach you past tense of ED. I'm going to teach you Peter Piper, and then I'm going to teach you how to make a video and send me the video so that I can evaluate your pronunciation. That's this week's lesson, but it's going to be a lot of work, so I hope that you'll do a good job. All right, here we go. Let's start with ED. We're going to do this fast. All right. We're going to talk about past tense, and then we're going to do Peter Piper. And when I teach you Peter Piper, you have to speak Peter Piper on a video. And so please learn this pronunciation of past tense and learn to do this for the video. All right, let's try it. And then later I'll give you some homework, not this week, but in the future, some homework related to this. Rules for past tense ED. Rule 1. When you have a D, when you have past tense, kakoke, sometimes the ED is pronounced D. It's after voiced sounds. Koi ga aru no shin to boin no ato de wa ED wa D to shite hatsuon shimasu. All right. For example, after all vowels, O is a vowel. And so it's going to be showed, showed. Okay, the O is voiced, so the D is voiced. Played, the A is a vowel, so the D is voiced, played. All vowels. Next, you have consonants. Sheen is consonant. After B, M, V, V, N, Z, U, J, J, G. After these voiced consonants, you use the D sound, okay? Phoned, but don't say D, say D. Phoned, called. Okay, that's rule 1. Rule 2, the ED is pronounced T after unvoiced sound. Koi ga nai shiin no ato de wa, ED no hatsuon wa T, T desu. Okay. For example, S has no voice, so it's past, past. Okay, wished, the sh has no voice, so the ED has no voice. Wished, puffed, puffed. Okay, that's rule 2. Now, this is special, and for Peter Piper, we're going to use this, and you need to learn this. Packed, packed. Okay, packed. The K and the T are special. They're one sound. And the P and the T are one sound. Let me show you real quick here. All right, now this is very important. Here is the T sound. See where it's made in the mouth? Right behind the teeth. And the K sound, it's made in the velum. K. Now, when you say the K-E-D like this, you put your tongue like a K, but you hold it. Now you put your tongue at the same time as a T. Walk. And that is a K and a T at the same time. Okay? Can you see that? The K is here, the T is here. Now don't say walk, t. It's not two sounds, it's one sound. Walk, t. Okay? Okay, let me show you my mouth. Like this. The K is walk, and the T is t. Now you put it together, you say walk, t. Like that. Walk, t. And we're going to use that for Peter Piper. It's very important. All right, so that's rule 2. And that is packed. And jumped is the same way. It's like this. Jump, and then put your mouth in the T. Okay, jump. Okay, jumped. And we don't say jumped, jumped. We say jumped. All right, that's how we do it. Let's continue. All right, packed, jumped, doctor, actor. All right, those are the rules. Rule 3, after a T or a D, it's pronounced ed. Started, hated, needed, added, after the T or the D. Okay, let's practice real quick. How do we do this? Let's practice. Ready? Show, what would it be? Showed. Camp, what would it be? Camped. Care, what would it be? Cared. Carry. Carried. Call. Called. Close. Closed. Coach. Coached. Notice. Okay, not coached. There's no voice. Coached. Raid. Raided. Collect. Collected. Notice that's the collected. Change. Changed. Changed. Communicate. Communicated. Fish. Fished. Hate. Hated. All right. I'm going to give a quiz on this in a week or two. I'll tell you soon, not next week, but maybe the week after. So study these and know them. All right. I'm going to stop there. Okay, that's what we've done for ED. Now we're going to do Peter Piper. Peter Piper, are you ready? Here we go. All right, today's lesson, an important part of the lesson is Peter Piper. Now, I usually have students practice this several weeks, but we practice it in class and we can't practice it in class. So you're going to have to practice this at home. Here it is. Now, Peter Piper is very important. We use the past tense, and Peter Piper has a good chance to teach you pronunciation. So I want you to learn how to say this. Let me read this. Peter Piper, okay, that's a name. Picked, picked is toru, okay? A peck, peck means a big basket of pickled peppers. Pickled is tsukemono, okay? Tsukemono no pepper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, okay, if Peter was outside and he took some peppers and put them in a basket, and now he has a whole basket. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Okay, where is that basket that Peter picked? I can't see it. Where is it? Now, let's talk about the vowels here because you're going to be graded on Peter Piper. It's very important, the Peter Piper test. P, notice I put IPA here. Peter Piper picked picked a peck of pickled peppers. Say it again. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Okay. Now we're going to talk about the consonants. Remember to get your R sound. Now we have not studied we will study it later, but I want you to begin to practice. It's not the Japanese R is a, okay? For example, a name, Duty, Duty. My Japanese is not good. I'm sorry, Duty. In English, it would be Ruri. The tongue goes high in the mouth. So it's Peter. Here we go. Peter. Do not say Pita. It's not Pita. It's Peter. Peter. Now you'll be tested on this, but I'll be nice about your R because we haven't practiced it before. Peter, Piper, Picta. Now this is the KT that you have to get. Picked. Okay? Pick. Okay, make that K sound. Pick. K and the T together. Now we don't say ch. We don't say ch. We say ta. Ta. Pickta. Peter Piper pickta. Pekka. Notice that goes together. Pekka. Pekka. Now we do not pronounce the F. In fast speech, we don't pronounce the F or the V in of. Pekka. 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 And then pickle. This is like the word cold. The L has a little O sound. Cold. Pickled. Pickled. Peppers. Okay, say it again. Peter, Piper, Picta, Pekka, Pickled. Don't say pickled. It's not pickled. Don't try to say that L like a Japanese R. It's not. It's more like an O sound. Pickled. Pickled. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of, okay, that goes together, pekka, pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked. Now I want you to say it again. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? All right. Now, I want you to say this very fast, and I want you to record this on a video. I'm going to show you how in a minute. 40% of your grade for Peter Piper is fast speaking. You have to say Peter Piper in 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you make 100% on that. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, rise and pick up pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked. You have to say it really fast. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, rise and pick up pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked. Now notice that you cannot stop. You cannot say, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Because when you take that breath, you're losing time. So you got to say it without stopping. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's a peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? And you need to say that in 6 seconds. If you do it in 7 seconds, you get 36%. If you do it in 8 seconds, you get 32%. If you do it in 9 seconds, you get 24%. All right, that's fast speaking. Next, good pronunciation of vowels. Peter, Piper. If you say Peter, Peeper, okay, that's bad pronunciation of vowels, so you're going to get minus points. Smooth speech. This is very important. Picta, picta, not picket, picket, picket. It's picta, pekka. Don't say pekku of. If you say pekku of, that's not clear. It's not smooth. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. All right, smooth speech. And finally, good R sound. If you say pita, pipa, that's minus 10. Okay, so you have to say Peter Piper. Now I'll be gentle on pronouncing the R because I haven't taught you the R very well, but I want to hear a sound, okay? All right, that's it. Do it fast and good pronunciation and very smooth. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's a peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's a peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers. Where's a peck of peppers Peter Piper picked? There you go. Just like that. You need to do that on a video and then send it to me along with your other pronunciation. All right. All right, the next thing we're going to do is your student individual conferences. Instead of meeting with me in your office, you're going to look at a piece of paper. You're going to read the Peter Piper to me on your video that you're going to record, and then you're going to read the rest of the paper to me. I want you to practice this before you send it to me. Practice it before you record it and do your best. And I want to check what are you good at? What pronunciations are you correct? What pronunciations need work? And I will give you some advice. All right? Okay. Here we go. Let's look quickly. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so first you're going to make your video. You're going to turn your video. You're going to look at Danny's video, how to make a video. Okay, you're going to have to look at that. Day 7. Let me see. All right, so here you are. Here's Peter Piper. And after you do your Peter Piper here, I want you to read these vowels and words. And then I want you to read this paragraph. So let me show you how to do it. You turn on your video and you say this. Name. I'm Danny Brown. Peter Piper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? That's 1 time. 2 times. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Okay, then I will grade that. Next, you move on to the next part. And you pronounce the vowel and the word. A, make, say, rain. E, delete. C, eat. Happy. I, nice. Light. O, hope. Road. Show. Ooh, blue. Shoot. New. Cat. Fashion. Now remember, is but you put it in the nose, okay? Okay, let's go back. The tongue is forward. Mouth wide. Tongue forward. Okay. And then in the nose is okay? Man. All right, let's try it again. Okay, so now we have man, ham, 10, medicine, it, mission. Okay, remember we have the E, very high tongue, E, middle tongue, low tongue. E like eat, it like it, like pet. E. I'll be checking for that on your video. Okay. Now we have E. Okay, here we have it, mission, father, top, cut, love, should, book. Okay, remember the sound. Ooh. Okay, look this way. Ooh, tongue tie, forward. Ooh. Who should? Okay, get your sound. Now, we have the o. It's in the back. Corn, hold. Before the R or before the L, we always use this O sound, okay? Next is owl, cow, sound. Oi, toy, oil. Now I'm going to grade you on that. If I feel like I need extra information, I want you to read this. Please read this. Read these and then read this story. Ready? Danny had a nice day yesterday. It was his cat's birthday. He made a big cake. He cut a piece for his mother and set it on a plate. He cut a little piece for the cat, but the cat could not hold the cake. So Danny showed him how. The cat got a toy for a present. I hope next year is just as good. Okay, now be sure it's smooth and give me good vowels. I'm looking at vowels today. Okay, that's it. When you finish that, you can send your video to me by Google Classroom. That's it for today's lesson. But I will spend a lot of time looking at your videos, and I want you, one more thing. Do you see me? You see my face on the video. I want your face. Do not wear a mask. No mask on the video. Mask off. Do not hide your face. Do not do this. Like this. Peter Piper picked. Don't show me the top of your head. I want to see your face. And I want a very clear room. If you have a very dark room like this, I can't see you. I want to see your mouth, okay? So that's very important. All right, send me your videos. Have a nice week, everybody. Bye-bye.